Hey everyone, Flora here, and I am on my lunch break, walking in my meditation path, one of my favorite places to do my live streams. And today I want to have a very quick conversation with you about your habits. So I am in my bikini. I don't know if you can see. Yay, my bikini. And I like to call this during the summer Bikini Tuesday because every Tuesday is when I take my clients or like my coaching clients, and every day during the summer I'm in my bikini on my back porch or on my deck with my coaching clients. And this is a beautiful thing because it's something that I've created for myself. And hi Thomas. And so this is something, my life is a result of the habits that I have created, the habits that I've cultivated, the habits that I have put forth in my life, in my day. And so my question for you is, what are the habits that you currently engage in? What are they giving you? What are they showing you? It sounds like we have an oriole in the tree. Like my habit of coming down to my meditation path every single day for my lunch break gives me a sense of calm, gives me a sense of peace, gives me a sense of joy and excitement. And Tank is chasing a rabbit, like legit. One of these days he's gonna get the rabbit. It's so funny. Did you just hear him? I love it. It's so great. So share with me, what habit do you have that is serving you? Share in the comments what's one habit that you have that is serving you. Mine, doing this, walking. So post in the comments. Let me actually get off of Wi-Fi real quick. Hang on. Post in the comments what's one habit that you have in your life right now that's serving you. Another habit that I have is walking my dog twice a day during the summer, once during the winter because it's cold. And how that serves me is I love working out. I love moving my body, and I love connecting with my dog, and walking around the neighborhood helps us to connect in that way. So Rosie said, so cute little bark. Yes. Ashley says, listening to your videos every day. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so how is that serving you? How is listening to my videos every day serving you? Andra says, walking in my breaks. Perfect. How is that serving you? How is that supporting you? Michelle says, prepping for the morning the night before. Yay! That is one of my favorites. How is that serving you, Michelle? Tara says, showing gratefulness. Perfect. How is that serving you? Hi, Paula. So how are these habits that you're doing serving you? Ashley says, also doing a workout and meditation every day. Perfect. How is that serving you? And the thing is when you can recognize the habits that you're engaging in, the habits that you're doing, and how they're serving you or not, then you can actually adjust what you're doing so that you can actually have a life that is fucking amazing. Shannon says, taking my kids outside and spending time in my garden every single morning. Perfect. Andrea says, calming, walking meditation. Perfect. Yay! That is awesome. So now I want you to think about what's one habit. I wonder if Tank got... Tank! He's bounding. He's going boing, boing, boing. Tank, you're so funny. Come here. Tank. He's so... Let me see if I can... Hang on. I'm going to... Just a sec. Oh. Where's he at? Tank! Hang on. I want to show you guys. It's so cute how he bounces. Well, I'm going to just keep talking. So now think about a habit that you're doing. Tank. A habit that you're doing that is not serving you. That is acting to your detriment. Okay? Think about that. Let me, hang on, I'm going to switch this back around. Paula says, listening to you helps by giving me some gumption. Absolutely. Woo! Renee says, I've been walking about 5 miles every day outside. It's really helped me I can see the physical results. It motivates me to work out more. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Thomas says, watching ASMR videos on YouTube before going to bed. It helps me relax after a stressful day. That's very good. I'm just kidding. ASMR humor. It serves me by keeping me motivated and uplifted every day to keep me going and do more and more. Awesome. Ashley said, what beautiful scenery. Well, thank you. Eating when I'm bored. Okay, yes. Shannon says, looking at my phone too much, not serving me at all. One of the things that I do that is not serving me at all is I get into bed at night and I go onto Instagram and watch Insta stories. And that takes, like, I could be there for like an hour watching Insta stories. And I need to actually do that. I want to do it before I actually lay down into bed, because my intention every night is to go to bed 10:30, 11 o'clock, latest at 11, so that I can get up at 6 or 6:30. So again, so that I can get up and do my stuff and walk and connect with Tank and do my journaling and my meditations and eat and have coffee before I even think about working. Because if I'm not 100%, I can't be 100% for my clients and my people and my tribe, for all of you. Let me see. Francine says, hi Flora, Tank is so cute. Yes, he's freaking adorable. I just love him so much. He's so cute. Chandler says, hi, hello. Okay, so when you think about one habit, now some people drink a lot. Some people have a habit of starting with one drink and then drinking more and more and more and more and more. I love coffee. I drink decaf because I can't do caffeine. And so there are some days, every once in a while, well, I'll drink more than 2 cups of coffee. I normally have 2 cups of decaf coffee every morning, and that feels perfect. Some days I only drink 1. Other days I'll like drink a 3rd cup, kind of in mid-after, probably like about 2 o'clock-ish. And it's just because I love the experience of coffee. And I don't feel that that's to my detriment at all. Oh my God, there's like yellow finches. Hold on, that is my sign of my people. That's a sign of my people. No, that is a sign from my peeps. Hang on, can I zoom this? I don't think I can. Oh yeah, I can. Hang on, where'd they go? Oh no. Wait, hang on. Just a second. Can you, let me see. Oh, you see it? Do you see it? Where is it? Yes, do you see it? Right? Hang on, I gotta find where my finger is. Right there. Oh wait. Yay, okay. Sorry about that. No, I'm not sorry. I'm excited. There's a reason. Hang on, let me switch it back over to me. All right, so that's what happens whenever I do these outside. I see all the fun stuff. So yes, yellow finches are a sign from my peeps. Years ago, I was doing an intuition challenge with my tribe, with all of you. Some of you may have done it with me. And one of the things was to manifest a feather of sorts. It could be whatever color, it could be on just floating, it could be on something. And I said I wanted to see 5 yellow feathers in one day. And lo and behold, I look out my back, and this is like when I first moved here. And I looked out, and there was literally, I kid you not, 5 of those little yellow finches like lined up in a row. And I was like, thank you, peeps. Thank you, thank you. Yes, and so, okay, so think about the thing that you're doing, the habit that you're doing that is not serving you. And why you still continue to do that. Why do I still continue to look at Instagram stories when I'm in bed? Because I like the people that I follow and I really want to see their stories. Can I do it in a way that won't be to my detriment? Yes, I can look at those stories earlier in the day because they're there for 24 hours. So I know I can look at it this afternoon, and that could be like my thing, is I can actually watch them on my lunch break. I never thought of that before. Actually, I'm thinking about that live right now. You witnessed it here, people. So that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start actually doing all my Insta stories or watching them on my lunch break. And so then at night, I don't even have to, it's not even going to be an option anymore. Yesterday in the journal class, we were talking about kind of something a little bit similar. We were talking about self-sabotage, and I actually made myself a little orange sticky note that said, put the phone down, and I put it on my phone at night, like last night, and I was in bed by 11, And I got up at 6 o'clock this morning, and I've gotten so much done today. And I've met with several clients of mine in my bikini, on my back deck. I'm so freaking pumped. But this is a beautiful thing, is when you think about and look at habits that serve you, and habits that lift you up, and habits that give you the results that you want. What happens then is you start to create and cultivate the life of your dreams and the life that you actually want. And those of you who have been watching and paying attention for the last month, you know that I've been working on a program called Elevate, Change Your Habits, Change Your Life. And what we're going to be doing in this program is we're going to be cultivating and creating habits that serve you, and habits that actually give you your life by design. I almost want to say by default, because when you actually create habits and design these habits that serve you and that give you the life that you want, your life is going to happen. It's literally going to be like a default. It just happens. Your amazing life just happens. And I'm so pumped and I'm so excited. That is actually coming later on this week. So if you haven't signed up for my free gift yet to get onto my newsletter list, sign up. I'll post the link below. And actually, I'm excited. Okay, so if you want in the program, I think it's going to be $97. If you want and you want $50 off, send me an email today. Say, Flora, I want in on Elevate. Give me $50 off, and I'll send you a coupon code, or maybe even, or like a discount code, or maybe we'll even just do a special rate. But because it's going to be $97 for the regular rate, simply because it's going to be 66 days. New research has been coming out all the time about habits. And in order for a habit to actually stick, a lifelong habit to stick, you have to do it for 66 days. That is like the sweet spot of habits. And so this is going to be epic. It's going to be epic. We're going to have some core teachings. We're going to have some core trainings about habits, what they are, brain synapses, why we engage in certain types of habits, why we engage in other types of habits, how to break a habit, how to create a new habit. So there's going to be some core trainings that we're going to go through. But then also, we're going to do a check-in every single day. And my habit, and basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at your life, and we're going to be selecting 1 or 2 habits to really actually do and put into place during our 66 days together. And then what we're going to do is we're going to commit to them. And one of my commitments is going to bed by 11 o'clock every night and getting up at 6 o'clock every morning. And my commitment in this class is going to be to pop into our group, our private Facebook group for Elevate, and do a live stream at like 6:15. So I have to be, or maybe 6:30, because I want to be able to do my meditation before. But so that means I have to get up at 6 o'clock so that I can be ready and awake and do a live. Now this is going to be like fresh morning, no hair, no makeup. Well, my hair is going to be all, no makeup. Probably still in my PJs. But that is how I know I'll be able to make that and keep that commitment, and that habit for myself is to make a commitment to all of you who are in that program. And this, I have worked with private clients and cultivating and creating new habits in their life for years. And this is the one thing, I actually just got off the phone with someone who's cultivated and created new habits in her life, and she goes, my life is so different. It is completely different now than it was when I first started working with you. And she's like, and we only have a year together. I said, you can renew your coaching with me. You don't have to just go for your, she's like, okay, good. Oh my gosh. And that's one of the things, is that when you find something that works, stick with it. And that's the thing, is that when you allow yourself to, and through this process of this program, I'm going to teach you how to recognize the habits that are serving you or the habits that are harming or hindering you. Then it makes it so easy to choose the habits that actually uplift you and elevate you. And this of course is why I'm calling this program Elevate, because it's easy for us to get caught in the downward spiral of bad habits. It's so easy. Habits do serve us to a point, but then when they start to act as our detriment, like we after work we have a glass of wine, and then one day we decide to have 2 glasses, and then maybe we decide to have some brownies with the 2 glasses, and then all of a sudden we're like 30 pounds overweight, and we're like, shit, we're 30 pounds overweight drinking a bottle of wine every night. You're like, how the hell did this happen? Well, it was just a meaning I just want 1 glass of wine after work. I mean, so these habits sneak up on us. And in this program, I'm going to teach you how to be more conscious of the habits that you're actually engaging in every single day. And again, how you can cultivate and create habits that actually give you your dream life by default or by design. And oh, it's so freaking exciting. So like I said, if you want $50 off, because it's going to be $97, and we're going to meet for 66 days. But if you want $50 off, this is probably the only time I'm going to talk about this discount. If you want the $50 off, send me an email, flora@florasage.com, and say, I want the $50 off, and I'm totally in Elevate. So let me know. Let me see. We've got some people. Thomas says, I love watching your Instagram stories, Snapchat, and Periscope during breaks before going to bed and after waking up. Yes. I love Instagram. It's so fun. Now, I'm not in Snapchat or Periscope anymore, but, well, actually, I am in Snapchat, but I never log in. I've been on it, like, I think twice. It's too confusing. I'm like, this is not intuitive. Michelle says, hi, hello. I say that with my friends all the time. Hi! It's kind of stupid, but I love it, and they love it too. But on the outside, people are like, oh my God, they're so weird. Thomas said, you always look pretty without makeup. Don't worry about it. Well, thank you very much. Yes, I like the fresh face look, and I never wear, I should say, I very rare, like 99.99% of the time, I never wear actual face makeup. I usually only wear eye makeup and lipstick, just because I don't like how it feels. And I've got good skin. I don't have funky skin, so... Kenny said, wonderful day for a Flora inspiring talk. Thank you. And I think you're my neighbor. Well, not like neighbor, but I think you live like, or I don't know where you live, but, I saw that you were friends with somebody that I know, and I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. 'Cause that's kind of rare, but, yeah. But anyway, so from time to time, I click on people who I see commenting and posting a lot on my page, and I'll just go check out their profile. So I'm like, oh my God, we're in the same state. How exciting. Yay. But yes, so today I challenge you to look at the habits that you have, look at the habits that you love, look at the habits that you're not so fond of, and ask yourself, okay, why am I continuing to engage in these habits? Okay, I just realized that probably makes me sound a little stalkerish. I think everybody on their business page does that and just kind of checks out who likes their page, and it's market research, you know? But anyway, so, yeah, so what habits do you love? What habits are serving you? And what habits do you have that are not serving you, that are actually... kind of, I don't want to say harming you. Some may be harming you, but you're just not really a fan of them anymore. Like, I was not a fan at the beginning of the summer. I was not a fan of the fact that I was continuing to sleep in late. During the winter, totally different story, because it's like minus 20 degrees outside, and I'm like, I am not getting my ass up, and I am not going to walk because it's too cold. And that's just the thing, is I can get up early, but not walk outside. So... and that was really bothering me, and I'm just like, all right. And so I started to do a lot of research about habits and how to break them, how to restructure, how to reframe my thinking, and how to start to create habits and cultivate habits that will give me the life that I want by design and by default. And so in doing all the research about habits, I'm like, holy shit, this is crazy, because it actually takes 66 days. That's the sweet spot to create a lifelong habit. And it's just incredible. So anyway, so that's one of the reasons why I'm guided to do this program, and I'm so freaking pumped to share with you. But in the meantime, though, even if you don't take the program, I want to encourage you today to make a list of some of the habits that you know that you love to do that are absolutely serving you, and then make a list of the habits that aren't serving you, that you just kind of fell into, and now they're literally just a habit that is just part of your life that you're like, I do this just because this is what I do. And then ask yourself, why am I choosing to do this? Why am I choosing to continue to do this? And how can I choose to not do this? And one of the ways is just to replace that habit with another habit, you know? And so you can kind of do a little brainstorming about, okay, how can I replace this habit with doing something else? Like instead of having a snack at night, what you could do is you could have some tea. I love mint tea or ginger tea. It's so good. And that kind of curbs my sweet tooth at night so that I don't eat right before I go to bed. I do not like going to bed hungry. If I'm hungry, I lay there and go like, oh my God, I'm hungry. So I'm the person that will grab a piece of like Swiss cheese before I go to bed, even though a lot of people say, don't do that. But hey, I'm in Wisconsin and we've got really fabulous cheese here. So hi, Anthony. Yay. Hi, Elizabeth. Yay. So anyway, so that's what I'm going to leave you with today is, you know, do a habit check. The habits that serve you, the habits that don't serve you. And ask yourself, why am I doing the habits that aren't serving me? And is there another way that I can approach this, or is there something else that I could be doing instead? All right. Renee says, pickles! Yes! Oh my God. Pickled okra? So, you know, there's like this pickled okra in the store. It says it's hot. You can't even taste the fire. I'm like, really? And then pickled asparagus? Game over. Game over. There's this one pickled asparagus that I had years ago. It was a spicy, hot pickled asparagus. I think the brand was like Princess brand or something. I only found it on Amazon once, and it was like ridiculously expensive. Apparently it's like a luxury brand. But I would love to find a really good spicy pickled asparagus that has just enough kick, but it's not like stupidly hot where you're like, you don't even want to freaking eat it. You know what I mean? Holly said, challenge accepted. Woohoo! Yes. Keep me posted. Post either on this page. You can post like under this video, or you can post you can actually post on the timeline of my Facebook page. You can send me a private message here on Facebook, or go into the High Vibe Tribe, because it takes the village, Facebook page, and let me know how you're doing with this habit inventory. And yeah, because this is one thing, I'm telling you, this is the one thing that you can do in your life that will change your life forever, is to curate and cultivate habits that give you the life that you want by design and by default. It's so freaking exciting, and it's just so absolutely incredibly amazing when you do it. Renee says, ooh, love asparagus too. Oh my God, yes. So good. So freaking good. All right, everyone, I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to eat, and I'm going to watch my Insta stories. And please keep in touch. Like I said, if you want $50 off of the Elevate program, it's going to be $97. Send me an email, flora@florasage.com. Let me know that you're in and that you want the $50 discount, and you are going to get it. I'm super excited. All right, I'll speak with you all soon. Mwah! Love you all. Bye.